Hi, everyone. My name is Ed. Welcome to my channel, and we are locked in for tonight. It's Saturday. It is the night before finale night. And I guess what we'd like to do tonight is make some predictions, go through some scenarios, and, maybe get an idea of what we want to see from our finale. Before I get too much into what we're going to do tonight, let's bring in our panelists and go from there. So I guess tonight we have. And before I start, let's just say that my co-host Lisa is still on the mend. Please take care of your family and yourself. We wish you well. And we want you to have a speedy recovery. Okay, enough about that. Let's bring in the panelists. D!
Hi, everyone. We're going to have fun. We start discuss a few things, the three remaining players, and which one would like to go to the end, and which one would like to go to the jury.
Ooh. Meow! Oh, joining me in the engineering booth?
Meow! Here, ready to talk about these final three comps. Look forward to all of that. So let's bring it on.
Yay! Colleen!
Hello, fellow house guests. Here we are. One day left. I can't wait to see who actually wins this thing.
Well, I think we're going to talk about that tonight. So,
yep.
Let's get into it. Let's do me a solid here and get my table up in here.
Oopsie. And let's continue where we left off.
Yeah.
So, we have our final three, which are Ashley, Morgan, and Vince. Ooh. Which of them is going to win?
Ashley, Vince, and Morgan. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those three. Okay, I guess we can start with Ashley. She's one of our three finalists, and she probably is probably ranked third out of these three. We don't know for sure. It's all about how you can present yourself in the jury, and what have you done? How can you resonate with your jury members, and do you deserve to win? So let's suppose, meow. Let's suppose that Ashley wins the final HOH and has to choose between evicting Morgan and Vince. And so I guess what I want to ask you, it's twofold. I want to ask you, who does she get rid of? And then whoever she keeps, let's talk about how she would fare against this person, at least initially. And then we'll add on to it from our other panelists.
Okay, let me start by saying that Ashley has a very good idea of where he stands within the house, and it has been pretty much the case throughout the whole season. So, and she's also like she really comes across as someone that's that makes the best decision for herself in that sense. Like she has a higher chance, I think, of winning against Vince than she does against Morgan, mostly because of the bitter jury against Vince. So in that sense, and she probably is aware of that herself. So if she wins that third part of the HOH, which would be great to see,
okay.
I think she takes Vince over Morgan. I don't think she's particularly happy to make that decision, but I think that's what she would do to guarantee that she gets the final win and the votes of the jury that's going to be waiting for her.
Well, I think you made some good points in that Vince doesn't have very many friends on the jury. He's pretty much betrayed not just voted them out or not just whatever. He betrayed practically everyone in that.
Yes. Oh, this guy. I can't.
And it's kind of sad to see. And he's done some work in the house. You can't deny, his resume. You can't deny the fact that he's driven, even though it may have been off a cliff. But right? But he has.
That's how you're saying it.
Okay, but he has driven. So
Yeah.
so Ashley still has her work cut out for her, even against Vince. If the jury can stay partial, that's doubtful. Though, what do you think, Colleen?
Oh, I agree. I agree with her 100%. That, it's almost a no-brainer, I would think, for Ashley to take Vince. That's her best shot.
Yeah.
But I've been hearing other voices today as well. There's a 5% chance, right, that if she took Morgan, which I don't think she's going to do, but if she did, those same people that would be bitter on Vince might not care for Morgan either. So it's not a total loss that she would lose to Morgan. It's just that, anything can happen, right? Because as we've seen, or I don't know if any of you have seen, I've seen a little bit of this jury situation where they've let out, pieces here and there. And it seems like the people in the house are still very okay with Vince, it seems. They don't obviously know with the last, the last weeks of events, but they don't seem that hateful that I imagined that at first they would be. So we'll see, I guess. It depends when you left the game, right? What your impression is. And if you stayed longer, you're going to have a different impression because you're seeing more, right? The earlier you left, the less sort of info that you have.
Well, let me follow up with you then. How do you see the jury votes falling? You see who's in the jury. You see if it's Ashley and Vince going head to head. Do you see Ashley getting 4 votes?
I do see that. I do. Well, I feel like a lot of it has to do with, I believe that Rachel is very much pro Ashley.
Okay.
I know she likes a good gameplay,
Right.
And even though, our feelings about Vince, he did win a lot of stuff, right? At the end of the day.
And he played a manipulative game.
Yes. So she might admire that too. I think right now Rachel will be torn because obviously I feel like on a personal note, she likes Ashley and would rather probably her, but then she doesn't, want to not take into account gameplay. I think Rachel's in a tough spot right now if that's what it ends up being. So we shall see. I think it's a 50-50 shot right now. I don't think anything right now, honestly, is locked in. As much as you might think, because of these particular players. Like with some other players, I think it would have been more cut and dry. But this particular 3 is just such an interesting last 3 with all the drama that has gone on, right? You have the one that came from Showergate to the end, right? And then you've got the other 2 who, there's a slight love-mance, showmance, cheat-mance triangle going on with somebody who's not, and also with somebody who's not even in the house anymore, Lauren, right? So it's just such an interesting dynamic. It is hard to really say how it's being viewed by these other players in the jury.
I kind of wanted to save maybe the best for last. D. Ashley wins the final HOH. And the scenario is that she picks who? And how does she do against that person?
Well, I think if she picks Vince to go, right? I already discussed that she probably has all the votes except for one. Uh,
Oh.
yeah,
Wow.
the reason is Rachel likes also the social game. Will adores her, right? And he says do something, and if she already did, right? You already know we haven't discussed that, but she already did. And then Kelly does not like Vince. Lauren, not too sure she's in both for Vince. Keanu, if he told her, if you get rid of her, you got my vote. And Ava just left the door saying, "Don't call me again."
Well,
Automatically,
he has no friends in
wins.
jury. That's pretty much
She
established. He
wins
doesn't.
literally 6 vote to 1 against Vince. Now, if she would keep Morgan, I've got this thing that my gut feelings telling me, and you know I'm good at betting, right? Um, Rachel will be like, yeah, if she would be right in the middle, stuck right in the middle,
Yeah.
because she'll be taking gameplay and
And
social,
her yes, that's the way I think.
and
Yes.
and she it's
He's
like
gonna
now
be
she would
stuck.
have two comp behind her, about three,
Oh,
because she
it's
win
gonna be
the
hard.
HOH, right?
Yeah.
And then Will, I think will go with his heart. You would probably vote to Ashley to win.
Ashley, I think so too. Yeah.
And I don't know if Kelly still hates. No, she liked Morgan at one point, but I don't know if she hates her. Not too sure. Lauren might not vote for her. If it's Ashley, Keanu, I don't know. I don't know, because Keanu's all over the place, right? He's like,
He
either
is.
I'm gonna. It's two women. It's gonna go. Ashley, I promised Ashley she did something, but she didn't do it. He might turn around and says, "No, I'm not voting for you because you did not get rid of Morgan," right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But is he gonna do that? We don't know. Ava was just thrown out of the house. She might hate the couple, right? And say, fuck the couple. I'm voting for Ashley. So it could be as weird as that. And then, of course, she's a lawyer. She starts talking and throws her or whatever she does in court. The game is hers. It depends how well she speaks to the jury. And I already listened to her. She speaks very well. And she influenced a lot of people during the season. To me, she's got it in the bag more with Vince, but I think very close with Morgan.
Very close with Morgan, for
Very
sure.
close.
Now, if you don't mind, go ahead and let us know how you would think Ashley would fare against Morgan.
Oof.
Let's say she wins this final HOH, but instead she wants to go in as an all-woman final 2 with Morgan.
I think the speeches would make a big difference. And
Yes.
also, how is she able to explain her game? Like how well Ashley is able to advocate for herself, explain her game to the jury, and answer their questions. There's bound to be a question like, "What did you do?" Or like, what would you say is a move that changed your game for the better?" Something like that. She has
Right.
to be able to answer those questions.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it might be hard, especially for players like Keanu, which I think that Keanu would lean towards voting for the best game. So even against Vince, I think that Keanu votes Vince over Ashley, and he might also vote Morgan over Ashley, mostly because I see him being more focused on the comps and then like
Yeah.
what's your actual resume, not so much
Yeah.
like the social game. Kelly, like I said in the past podcast, it would be funny if she just like does a coin toss and be like, whatever.
She's a
Oh, I
wild
would,
card.
I
She's
would
a
be
total wild
surprised at
card.
all.
So
Should have never
Yeah.
let her get the jury. Should have never.
Oh,
let
yeah.
Heads
her.
or
No, like
tails. Oh, I
for
know. That was a mistake. That
for
was a
Morgan and
mistake.
Ashley, I definitely see a 50-50 coin toss, 3-4, very close vote, and hard to
Wow.
say which way it goes. So
Well,
that's my
but
guess.
before I move on, Meow, I just wanted to follow up with you. Advocate for Ashley. Tell me, what do you think is her? She's asked, "What is your best move, Ashley?" Go ahead. Have you given it any thought at all? Put you on the
Um,
spot. Gotcha.
One move that she did, I think, was in helping Mickey overtake the Riley HOH, because if Riley
Oh.
was going to keep his HOH, he was going to put her on the block.
That was a
because
good
he was
move.
on her. And if it wasn't for like the overthrow, that Mickey, like, first of all trusted her with that and be like, I need your help with this. That she was in on it, and then she absolutely made Riley believe that she was the secret HOH or the overthrower, and then he got it wrong, and then Mickey kind of did not put her in block because of that. So that would,
Yep.
I would say, it's a very game-changing move for her specifically, from
Yes.
potentially leaving to being safe. Another thing I would say, the rebound from the shower gate itself. Like,
Oh
you
yeah.
make yourself a house pariah the first week, and yet somehow you're still able to make relationships with everybody on the coming weeks, and you don't really touch the block until the end mostly. So I would say that that is a, like a testament of her social game, but also that by establishing herself as like a bit of a I'm not gonna say problematic, but with a big personality from the get-go, she also is able to get away with a lot more. Like, you were talking, Ed, about her, like, uh, fighting with Keanu and then being all buddy buddies
Yeah.
after. It's like,
Amazing.
if from the get-go people are like, oh yeah, no, that's Ashley, she just puts her foot in her mouth. So like, she's able to get away with a lot more stuff, I guess. So I guess if she explains that well, I don't know, I think it could work.
I
Well,
think
I'm going to add more to
Oh, go ahead.
this. I'm going to add more to this. Okay, I'll take you back to the Vince HOH, the one right before the double. Do you remember that? Okay, there was two people on the block, right? And he promised the girls promised for not voting Lauren out. Remember that? They're going to follow up with that. They were not going to say anything. It was not going to happen, right?
Lauren won that blockbuster, I believe.
Yeah,
It was
I get it.
Keanu and
I
Kelly.
let me finish. Look, I'll get what I'm trying to say, Ed.
Okay.
At that point, the girl walked in to keep her, so they kept Keanu, right? Remember that? Kelly went home, right? Now, what happened after that? Ashley decided, oh, wait a minute, we can't keep her because now I'm going to have to fight with Morgan, and then that Vince guy is going to have those two girls in here, blah, blah, blah. She made a move to go talk to Morgan. We should get rid of her. So that's why Morgan got that HOH so fast to put her butt up. And I saw the move from Ashley, and no one saw it coming. She just told Morgan, come on, you need to get rid of her now. She's in the way. And then that's what they did. They listened to Ashley. And she's gone.
Yeah, but Morgan didn't think that already by herself.
Exactly.
No,
She was already kind of considering it.
No. That was Ashley. I listened to it. I was up in the morning. I listened to Ashley walking right to Morgan and told her that stuff. And that's
but the
what
question is
hyper.
that going to be the perception of the house? Because even the house was aware that Morgan wasn't the biggest fan of Lauren.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, some people were not in the room, right? People didn't listen to the conversation. Even Vance was not even around when she had that conversation with her. She went by herself to talk to Morgan about that. And then that's where she pushed it to send her home.
Okay, that's her biggest move to you, right?
Well, I'm just adding up to what Ash Meow said. I'm adding this part to it as well.
Okay. All right.
Well, what I would like to say, what Ashley's biggest move was is hanging out in the backyard with Will and observing everyone. That's what I think. That's what I think her biggest asset was. She spent those first 3 or 4 weeks, out there with Will, with their drinks, with their sunglasses on, watching all the interactions of everybody else. And I think she gleaned a lot from that as far as parasocial and the dynamics of everyone.
I think so too, honestly. Being a good observer gets you far in a social game.
Yep.
But not only was she an observer like that, but she was also not observed herself. People just kind of
right.
overlooked her. They didn't pay her much mind. And it was
Nope.
weird because, after that shower gate, she did go up on the block. And
Right.
I think
She was able to save herself.
Vince
Yeah.
put her up as the replacement, right? And
Yeah.
I think what really put people off of Ashley to a degree was the fact that she pretty much killed that comp that saved her
Yes.
that week one.
Yes.
And
Yes, she needed that win.
they're
And
like,
she won.
Oh, she
but
sure
she won
did.
convincingly. So it was like, okay, yeah, let's probably not try to get
Yeah, let's look
Ashley
somewhere else
pissed
for
off.
now. Right? Exactly.
I mean, I don't know if that was their perception, but that would be my perception. I'm not going to put you up. So that went a long way too. And yes, and that gave her some time to observe and watch the house. And she, wasn't she the one clocking like everybody in the house, and throughout the season, she was always calling everyone out, and
That she was.
with receipts. So it was she was fun to watch for sure.
Oh, she was.
So
Yeah.
so we've talked about and Colleen, go ahead. What do you think that Ashley's chances against Morgan would be if Ashley were to win the final HOH and decide
Oh,
to
yeah,
take
if she
Morgan
took-
over?
If she took Morgan as like a matter of principle, I don't know. I still think that she would lose, but it could be closer than people think.
Well,
But-
aren't Morgan's allies Ashley's allies?
Some of them
They're the judges.
possibly.
Well, I guess they're
yeah.
all judges.
And
but-
well, also as far as the judges, that was so for me anyway. I don't know how tight that. I mean, I know it seems like they were tight, but that's an alliance that came up sort of near the end, and I don't know how much that kind of plays into everything. I mean, I know it was there, but it was so last minute. I don't know what an impact it might have had.
So someone like Will would vote Ashley over Morgan?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, on a personal level, sure, but even as a like.
Oh,
a
I just
Big
think
Brother-
any which way. If Ashley's up there, Will's voting for Ashley. Any which way.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
that's my opinion. Yeah. That's what
All
I
right.
think.
Very interesting. So I guess there's only let's see. Let's move on to another dynamic here then.
Well, we could talk about the first HOH. There's a 3 parts HOH that was took part, right? The first part took place. And I know
Sure.
that the viewers remember what happened when Casey took part of that competition in, I think it's the 20th season, right? And the suspended thing that you suspend in the air and then you have to hang on in that space and it spin you around like crazy. And of course, everybody thought, oh my God, Vince is going to hang on. He's really strong and blah, 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 blah. But it's not the fact. He doesn't like I guess he doesn't like the getting spin around because he was crying about that afterwards. But Morgan, again, won another competition, the first of the HOH.
Okay.
That she did. I mean, we were kind of expecting that she was gonna win the physical part of the first comp. Which speaks a lot of her physical prowess. She is an athlete, as she said. And I think that'll take her far.
Well, it took her to the third stage, so
Exactly.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Straight
So
to the third.
that's pretty far, and that leaves Vince and Ashley then to compete in the second wave,
Which we remain unknown. I'm assuming it's going to be about dates or whatever, or question about people or whatever it was. I told everyone last week, or was it Thursday night or whatever, that Ashley was going to win, and no one. Okay, now what?
You said she was gonna win the first
Now
part.
Well, I told you that she would stay, right? Who fall off first? Vince. She stayed with Morgan.
Oh, that's awesome
Yeah,
actually.
so I was very close to what I was saying. She got the second part, which she did win one of them. And surprisingly, Vince was crying again. Wait, that's not surprising, but he was still crying.
Vince,
He
Vince,
called
Vince.
himself a loser so many times in the season. I think I forgot how many times. Poor kid. Now the girls have to put up with his whining until the end of the season. Oh boy. But two women's are going to the final three questions, and now who knows the best about the people in the house? Uh, I put my vote on Ashley for that one. Sometime when he asks you a question, when did I do this, or it'd be tricky question. If you know someone very well, you will know the answer.
Yeah, I
And
think
this,
Ashley has a good chance if it's a a mental kind of a thing, with questions like that, not like a physical comp. But yeah, if it ends up being like a question answer thing or like they do in the booth or whatever, I really think
Well, that's
Ashley's got like the best chance.
yeah, that's all it is at the end of the season. It's a question that they ask the jury, or during the season, some people that they ask question, and you need to say she would say one A or B. It's always been like that for every season I watched. So
Well,
yeah,
I know. Well, that's what I mean, though, is that I know that's how it's always been. But as we've seen this season, expect the unexpected. So there's no like thing where it says it has to be that. It most likely will be that. But my opinion is too, they might just switch it up this year. You never know. They might be like, yeah, we know you guys are expecting it to be the quiz of all quizzes, but we decided to change it up this year.
we'll
Expect the
see.
unexpected. Well, being that they did what they did with the uh, with the wheel. Oh, is that the wheel? Being all other things they've done this season, I wouldn't be surprised if they
I
switched it up
think
this year.
though, I still think that it wouldn't be something like physical or strenuous, even if it's like a
I hope
puzzle with
not.
big pieces that you need to move around. Mostly because the final is like I think it's live, right? And it's like right
Yeah,
before
it's the
the
Yeah,
question.
speeches and
right.
everything. So they're in
They
like their
ask. They
best
ask.
attire. So they wouldn't be able to make a comp that makes them move around a lot because if they're in dresses, for example, or like their hair's gonna get all messed up. So I think they would still keep it to something where you don't move a lot.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why they have 7 questions, make the break. But sometimes they have more questions. It could be a tie. It depends. Every season is different. Sometimes they have more questions than others. Um, if they want to break a tie, they could ask 7 questions. But sometimes it happens that they're tie anyways. So, and when it comes to question, I think Ashley has got the edge because I think she knows very well all these people are or will answer these questions.
At the end of the day, I guess none of it really matters because the winner of part 3 is on the screen right now, Morgan.
You're convinced.
and, she, and, she, and she's going to end up picking Vince. So how do we think? How do we think this is going to play out with Morgan?
She
and
could pick.
Vince?
She could pick either or, Ed. She could pick to go with Ashley.
Okay.
If Morgan wins the third
HOH.
competition
Yeah.
and it takes Ashley, like I don't know what magic Ashley put on Morgan, what spell it was to convince her to drop Vince after she has been like so tight with him, despite all of the
Well,
breakups and troubles and whatnot. Like that would be an amazing social move on Ashley's part if she like
did you hear
manages to
what
convince
Morgan?
like
That would be a big move. A
Did
huge
you
move.
hear what
That would
Morgan's
be-
told him? You're gonna see your girlfriend soon. She told Vince that.
yeah, good luck with that, Vince. Um, but if it is a Morgan and Vince, I think we can all agree that she wins by a landslide. Like, I
Oh,
don't think there's
win!
many people
I
voting
am
for
willing to
Vince.
bet all my points of this season that Vince is not winning this season.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
he's
I don't
not.
see how he. I mean, he just doesn't have the votes in jury. He just doesn't have the votes. It doesn't matter what his game is like or what his accomplishments are, what his resume looks like. He, he burned everybody, and it wasn't. I mean, he didn't have unnecessarily. He didn't have to. It was, we've seen this before, and juries are bitter to that style of gameplay.
Yeah.
It's just that he's going to cry and people are going to feel bad for him. Do you know what I mean? And he's going to literally just go to tears right there on national television, and the jury's going to, when they're putting their keys into the machine there, they're going to they're going to hesitate and think and just look at
I
how
know exactly
pathetic this
I
guy is.
think that would
I'm
only
gonna
work
tell
on
you
Keanu.
something. I'm gonna tell you
Keanu,
something.
they're like, one
Yeah,
last time, let me trust
Yeah.
you, or let
Come
me give
on,
you my
Vince!
vote. But like Ava, she's obviously not voting for Vince. She doesn't like him. She won't.
Okay.
Kelly probably won't either. I don't see Kelly voting for Vince. So Rachel, because she would, I like the assessment that Rachel will vote towards game rather than like who she likes most, and I think she would have an easier time voting Morgan over Vince than she would Ashley over Vince in that sense.
Me too.
But she would still vote for Morgan, so that's 3. Will is not voting for Vince. I don't think so.
Yeah.
So that's 4 already.
I would not want to
Ava's not voting for him.
Kelly.
Ava's not voting for him.
Kelly's not. I don't think so. What about Lauren though? Has Lauren given up on Vince, or will she fall for his?
Rachel's on her ass inside the jury house.
Oh, Lauren's gonna vote for Vince.
Well, Vince will be like, you didn't go out on my HOH, and I'm the one that voted to keep you. That would be Vince's pitch to Lauren.
Lauren,
he didn't go out on my HOH,
but he
and I
doesn't
voted
even.
to keep you.
He doesn't even need to pitch her. She's gonna do that. I think. If Vince is up there in final 2, I predict Lauren will give him her vote. I just do.
Wow.
Yeah, as insane as it seems.
It's Danielle Stockholm syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah,
I said it from the beginning of the season. When I noticed
Well,
he was playing with her, I said that's exactly the same
she'll want to
thing.
be able to say, see, I was loyal to you the whole time anyway. She wants to be able to say that.
Yeah.
So that's why she's going to do it, because she wants to be able to say that after the
Well,
Dan
I
did
think
it first.
the way I seen Rachel talk to her in the jury, it might change her mind. She put her in her spot and told her exactly how she should be, and I think she put a lift under Lauren's. She realized, oh yeah, shit, this guy fucking used me all game long.
I hope she realizes, but I don't hold a lot of hope for Lauren.
Yeah, me either.
I don't think Rachel's gonna vote for this guy, and Will's gonna say the hell with that guy, and then if he start crying, Kelly's gonna leave the audience. Lauren's gonna say whatever, and Keanu's gonna say, I'm not falling, because Rachel is in there, right? Can you imagine Rachel turning around and look at Keanu with that face that she had, that crazy face you had, looking at him? He will not vote for Vince if he sees that face. Whatsoever.
I hope you're right, because come on, Keanu.
And Ava says, lose my number. Lose my number.
She did say that.
Yeah, so she's not a vote for him.
So we've explored all the different scenarios. Let's just be frank with each other and put it out there. Let's make it easy for all of the casuals out there and everything else. Colleen, I'll start with you. Okay. Who wins Big Brother?
Gosh. Hang on. Oh my gosh.
She's already on the screen if you need a hint.
That's kind of cheating, eh?
Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. Now we're gonna go back and we're gonna listen to this and reflect on this after the winner is announced, correct? Like we'll
Of
go
course we
back
are.
Sure, we
and we'll
will.
be like,
Yeah.
and then like, so we'll be like, if what I say happens, we'll be like, oh, Colleen isn't as crazy as she sounded on Saturday night.
In
Then
fact, I have video
I'm
proof.
then
that I'll
I'm going
play
to
later.
say you guys are going to hate me. It's not who I want to win. Who do I think will win?
Yes,
I
who's
think
going to win the
I-
game of Big Brother tomorrow? Who's
I
winning?
think Vince is going to win.
No way!
I'm barfing.
Oh, I need
What?
your reasoning.
Emoji of barfing.
Give me the
Emoji of
four
barfing and crying at the same time.
Give me the 4 votes he gets. What's his 4 votes does he get?
Well,
He
it's
doesn't
going
get
to
any
depend
votes.
on the person he's up against.
Okay,
this is-
well, who does
this is-
he
this is
need to
me
be
as-
up against?
This is me assuming he's getting taken, right? Because
Taken by who?
well, for sure he's taken if it's Ashley. That's my opinion.
Taken by Ashley, okay?
Yes.
He doesn't bid Ashley.
Morgan, despite me, and of course I am California time, as y'all know. So
Yeah.
I have been the past 2 nights. I have seen all these overnight feeds. I was up till 5 a.m. today. I finally went to bed when Morgan and Vince went to bed because the Big Brother gods let them sleep in the middle of the day. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but unlike, what was typical that I guess they're supposed to be kept up or whatever, they went to bed like 10-ish, like when you're supposed to be getting up, they were in bed. I think they'd gotten some kind of permission.
Crazy.
Yeah, I just thought I'd tell you guys that. Yeah, I think they got some kind of permission because I swear to you, they were up all night. Like, there was one part where I fell asleep for maybe half an hour or something. It was like 3 a.m. And I thought, oh, hopefully they're in bed. Oh, they were just getting into it. And then I was up with them for another 2 hours. I say all this to say, despite the back and forth, and it's ridiculous, but they were in a jillion fights last night. And Morgan's yelling, and he's yelling, and everybody's yelling.
And anything to not tell us who the 4 votes are, right, Colleen? Anything to not.
Well, I was going to say, despite all of that, where people are thinking Morgan might not take him, I think if Morgan gets the HOH, she takes him anyway, despite everything. This is what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking he's going to be in the final 2. This is what I'm thinking, you guys.
So
I'm
do
not
I.
saying that's what
I
I
think
want,
that also.
but I just think either way, he doesn't think that, but all of us in the audience, I think, are thinking that. In any case, I could picture, you guys, even though things people have said, I picture that Keanu still is going to want to go down with his bromance, even though
There's
I
one.
feel like he could still go down with that. I feel like Lauren's still going to be down
2.
with, her Vinny. And I think Rachel might, being on the experience Rachel had with him. Like, here's the thing. Like Rachel, like I said, she hasn't been in the house when all these things have intensified with Morgan winning and everything and stuff. Now, of course, Rachel's going to find out that this occurred, but it's different to experience it than hearing it. And I think she still might think that Vinny played the best game overall. I think that Rachel still might think that.
Okay. Let's
then
give you 3, I guess.
Anyway,
I just want to hear a 4th.
And who would be the 4th one then?
Yeah, I just got to hear.
I don't know any of them. I think you guys, I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't even know that Kelly wouldn't. I think Kelly might be convinced to, because she's a wild card. I think Kelly could totally, if Rachel and Keanu and them, I think especially if Keanu got to her, if he's going to go that way, I think Kelly I could see her doing it.
The thing, though, a lot of it hinges on Vince owning his game, and I don't see him do that at all. Like, he's gonna be those final 2, and even though, like, it's the time where you have to own, like, oh yes, I lied, I betrayed every single one of you. All of you thought you were my allies, and I betrayed you one by one, and everything was planned. I don't see him doing that. Honestly, I see Vince trying to still cry, excuse himself, being no, that's not what I meant. I'm so sorry. Like, not even sorry, but like, that's not what I meant. Like, just trying to, like, appease
I
them,
just
not
think-
own it. And I think if he does that, if he doesn't own his game, he loses because everyone's
Yeah.
gonna be like, "What the hell?"
I
am
just
gonna-"
think at this point that he's got the people that feel sorry for him, that want the best for him. He's obviously having a mental health crisis. I
Yeah,
just feel like he's gonna have a lot of the sympathy situation.
sure.
I don't know. I could be totally off, but I'm just thinking that it's possible. Anyway.
But they don't get they're not in his presence. They're in the jury house. It's a little different. I mean,
I'm rooting for Ashley, but I mean, I'm just saying straight out
Morgan's
that I
all
think
up
it's
in
gonna.
it.
I
Yeah,
think
she's
it's
got a
gonna.
whole
Also,
nose full of
especially
it.
if he's against Morgan, right? Like Morgan is also a good. Well, Morgan
Yeah.
speaks with conviction.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And I feel like that conviction, that owning of her moves, because she definitely would like oh yeah, I won these competitions, I won these situations, these were my moves, and on top of that, like my social game, like I feel like she would have a much she would come across as definitely more confident, more like owning her game. So I
Yes.
think I don't see Vince. I mean,
No, it's
yeah,
okay.
wait until tomorrow,
We'll see.
but
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see
Well,
it.
I
let's
just
say
I don't
something.
I don't see
He's
where he gets
gonna-
the votes.
If
That's
he's
all.
right beside Morgan, he's gonna look like a titan versus a puppy. When she start talking, he's gonna sound like a puppy beside her.
He does have a shot against Ashley. I don't think he has any shot against Morgan.
Not even.
But even Ashley has too many. It's not that they're neutral to Ashley. She has friends in the jury. All the people that hated Ashley, they're not there. Lauren probably doesn't like Ashley, but
But
after
she did
that,
at the end. That she
Kel-
talked to her,
Kelly.
remember?
Kelly and Lauren maybe, but everyone else kind of loves Ashley.
Kelly, Lauren, and Ava had a conversation with her. and
Well, they were final
loved
two with
her.
each other at the end.
Exactly. So, and Rachel adore Ashley. She sees Ashley in the final two. Holy fuck, her eyes gonna go over the place.
And Will,
Will.
yeah.
That's it. That's a wrap, bro. That's a wrap.
Well, against Vin anyway. So that's why it's.
Oh, I already made a
But I
little
don't think-
door.
I don't
I
think
just
Ashley
drew
can
a door with him with the mustache guy coming out of the. See, I'm putting his foot. He's coming outside crying, his balls out. He hasn't won anything. That's what I want to see tomorrow. Vince, get out. Out.
Okay. Well, I know that we've got Vince here on the screen, and I wanted to.
I try to erase his face off the screen.
Oh man, you're crazy. Oh, hold up, I got a issue here. So anyway, I was just saying that we've got Vince there, and I wanted to. Here, let me find it. Sorry, it's a little technical difficulty. I was going to say I would like very much to explore what we said about Vince or what we thought of Vince early on in the season before we got to this point, and where he is now. Just to give us an idea of Vince. What kind of impression did he make on us in the beginning, and what do we think of him now?
This guy.
He looks like Leonardo.
The repeat of Joseph.
HOH.
The repeat of Joseph.
No,
The mustache. The mustache.
And he's so much better than Joseph.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just the
Did
mustache.
everybody hear the rumor, though, that he is Paul in disguise?
I saw that. There's a fake mustache. That Paul with no facial.
No,
hair.
Paul was so much bigger. The
Yeah,
muscle
he was.
so much muscular.
Who knows? Maybe he's slimmed down.
And maybe he's a woman.
Oh. What if it's on here?
And he is wearing a flannel jacket.
Yeah, he could be a woman, all I know.
Damn, D.
I know. Oof.
Now, how has your opinion changed on Vince?
Well, I gotta say, I know he's a man.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
But
You would like to think the mustache is a giveaway, but
I dislike a lot of players. Let's put it this way. I dislike a lot of players during this season. I've never disliked that guy in my life than this guy.
Morgan Jack.
not even. Wait a second. Hold on. What now?
Yes, yes.
Wait, hold on.
Do
Hands
not
are
put
covered
It's
in
off.
your blood. I am the
Here,
most
it's okay, you're
dominant,
wasting your time.
masterful, and strategic player
It's not
in
here.
this house.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
No.
You're saying no. Why
I didn't
are you
hear
saying
nothing.
no?
I'm just saying no because I saw the scream. That's about all I heard.
I remember saying at some point that he was like a dark horse that might get far. So I guess he did. Look at he's here.
Let's oh, hold on. I got the wrong one up there. Sorry about that.
Oh, I said don't underestimate skateboarders.
Oh,
I remember,
skateboarders.
yeah.
I said don't underestimate skateboarders. It's a skill.
On to the next house guest. Who we have here is Ashley Hollis. What do we know about Ashley Hollis, and what do we think her chances are going forward?
Ashley, her 25-year-old lawyer, who says she's going to hide her profession, kind of a smart idea. But I don't know. What do you guys think? This is a tricky one because she's really good on paper, kind of similar to like one of the strongest masterminds of last season in the end game. But yeah, what do you guys think?
My first impression of her, I when I let her play and I let her interact in the house, I feel like she may become the next Meme.
Ooh.
Meme vibes.
Yes.
Because in her bio, she
that.
says the same way as Meme says, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And all of a sudden, she didn't do anything all season. I'm hoping I'm wrong because she's a great girl. So we'll see.
Yeah,
but I think she's going to be able to build relationships with a lot of the houses. Like, she's really warm. She has a really approachable personality. She actually gives me like Chada vibes along with like Mimi.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I think
see that.
well.
And just to comment on that for a moment, it was later revealed, I believe, on Twitter X, that they have a connection. Hannah Chada and Ashley Hollis have a connection through school, I believe, or something like that.
That makes sense.
I can see that. Well, my feeling on her is probably along the lines of most of you, but I mean, obviously she's very, very smart, obviously.
Yeah.
And but my first impressions of her, like I said, they could be wrong, but my first impressions are more probably along the lines of Dee, in that I think she might end up just kind of floating around, not making too many waves, getting along with everybody. I don't know. I'll have to see if she has any big moves going forward.
Yeah, I remember Mimi making comments about that in podcasts after the season, that it was kind of like the vibes of the other house guests kind of pushed her out into a corner where she became more of an observer. But her DR stuff is incredible. So I think Ashley takes this and keeps us informed in the DR, but like you said, Dee plays it out in the house too. So
yeah.
I mean, I think she's doing fine socially anyway. She's she's ingratiated herself with the house. Now, she did mention that when Vince won the HOH that she was a little hesitant because she hadn't really established a bond with him at the time. But the other contestants in that HOH battle, she was very confident in if they would have won, which tells me that she's in good with some, pretty good people.
Yes, yes.
And I'd like to see where that goes because, I mean, she, like you said, she's accomplished. And you don't get that far in life without putting in the work. It doesn't matter if it was handed to you or not. You still have to put in the work, and you still have to, at some point prove yourself. I don't know if she's done that yet. She was laying low. That's a strategy of a lot of people, right? To lay low, to lower your threat level. And she's the type of person that would see herself as a big threat in the house. I think a lot of people see themselves as a big threat in the house.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure she's going to use these first weeks to size up the competition. And it looks like that she's already found some people in Jimmy and who was the other guy that didn't win?
Adrian? No,
Adrian, right? She was comfortable with either one of them winning the HOH competition. So that seems to, and those are two people to be in good with, I would think, because I see them going far too. So those are my thoughts on Ashley. I like her. I'd like to see more from her. I thought that I would get more in the first episode. I didn't, but that's where I'm at with that.
Yep.
So we're ready to move on to somebody else now. Okay, well, that was everybody's thoughts on Ashley. I didn't think we were too far off in what we thought of her. May, I think that she's, a step above that. I think you would agree with that at this point, seeing how it's played out.
Well, this is what. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm
gonna say something right now. I'm gonna say something right now. She's exactly what I want May wanted to finish the game. Okay. I wanted May to be Ashley, and I got May back, but in Ashley.
Okay.
And if she wins the game, I'd be so happy.
I get that.
Because I adore players that plays the way she does. And hopefully, cross my fingers, she'll win the game. If not, Morgan is there. I'll be happy either or.
Okay. I think you were pretty good with your analysis, and so were you. Colin.
Yeah, she was right on point, actually.
Yeah, I stand by my thoughts that she does remind me of Chada to an extent, and she had a great social game with an extra bluntness. She's.
Are they really related? Are they related?
I didn't hear if they were related or not, but they definitely know each other from school.
I thought it was Morgan that went to school with Ashley.
Oh, I don't think they let you get that close.
Other, I think.
Yeah, they don't let you get.
Oh, that was AI stuff
on purpose.
Probably.
It could have been AI stuff I watched. Actually, I gotta stop listening to people with their dumb stuff.
Okay, but I thought that just from our first glimpse of Ashley, I think we did pretty good assessing her all the way to the end. We've got one more person. Did you all want to hear our last?
Columnist, has to be fair.
Our last house guest, what we thought of her, and you had mentioned Morgan. Let's bring her up and see what we said about her in the beginning of the season and where she's at now. Okay, let's move on. Here's somebody I think people might want to talk about. I know I do. Morgan Pope.
Oh, Morgan.
Gamer, model, Division I athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the accomplice. Ouch! That was all. But I hope it's not. But I hope it's not. I think she's in it for the long game. I think that she's trying to be a meme, though. She's really over. Her facial expressions are just so over the top in every.
Yes, I agree with you there. I had seen that as well. Yeah,
it's like
it was totally over the top.
To have that camera moment.
Yeah.
Oh man, but it's so great, and I think I really she's my first pick in our casino draft.
Yes.
Time, but yeah, she's my pick. I like her. I hope she does well in the game. I hope she can talk her way off of not being a nominee this week, and I'd like to see what kind of relationships she's forming. Anybody else want to talk about Morgan?
What do you guys think of her hiding that she's a gamer?
It's a good thing that she says that.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to hide that, I would think, yeah.
Yes. Because when you say gamer, people might think like, oh, she's a strategic mind, so we need to be wary of her.
Do you think it has the same weight as like a lawyer or a detective?
Oh, it's approaching the same problem at a different angle. It's like a poker player, that would be different than a gamer too, but they would still have that same. You saw Genius Game.
Vanessa did not say that she's a poker player.
They had all kinds of different players in that from all kinds of walks of life that were competing on genius level in genius different games, and
Oh yeah.
she would be somebody that I would like to think would be able to compete in a game like that with her background, and she's just impressive overall too.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of credentials about her as well, but I think that she's able to pull hers off probably better than some of the other ones. We'll see. I mean, I could still be surprised, but I'm a fan of Morgan. I like her, but I also think she might be the accomplice too. Ouch.
If she's the accomplice, I hope she doesn't get found out because I would hate for her to go. I really, really, really
Yeah,
want to see her in the game. I really like her too. And can I just say that I really, really admire like her build, like her musculature. Like she has
Yeah.
a very, very balanced credentials. Like the fact that she's an athlete means that she's gonna do well, probably like endurance comps, even probably like fast-paced strong.
Oh yeah, she'll probably be great at the wall.
She
She'd be great
has
on
the
the wall
quick
comp.
thinking and reflexes from being a gamer and from being a model. Maybe she's also used to dealing with people on the social side as well. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I really see her as a potential winner.
Well, yeah, I was thinking on the modeling end as a model when you guys were talking about her sort of expressions on the couch and whatever over the top. She's used to posing and getting the perfect shot and knowing how people are viewing her, knowing the angles. Do you know what I mean? So that part doesn't surprise me because as a model, she's gonna know. She knows all her best angles. She knows all the expressions to make and not make. I mean, I'm just saying, go ahead and use it, you know. But I'm just saying she's aware of herself. She's just very aware.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna be like Vanessa.
Oh, wouldn't
Perhaps.
that be something?
Yeah, I
Perhaps,
think this
yeah.
girl has the potential to be like Vanessa.
Yeah.
I hope.
Because I watched her walk around in the house and the way she interact with everybody, and
Without the crying.
yeah, and then she also has a physique, you know, and she's smart.
Yeah.
And I know she's smart. She'll do very well. She'll do very well. She could potentially win the season.
Oh,
And she got some good
unless they
screens.
find
I
out.
think they agree.
Unless they
Right.
find
Good
out,
point.
then-
Good
then
point,
she-
Ed. Yeah.
Yeah, then she's toast. I would like to think, but then again, they're not. If they don't take out Rachel Riley, then isn't that
Yeah.
toast? Anyway, let's move on to our next house. Unless anyone else has anything else to say about Morgan.
No.
Anybody else think she's the accomplice besides me?
No,
Ouch.
No.
She would make sense as a pick, but we'll have to see.
Okay, fair enough. Man, that was not good.
Accomplice aside, I think we were pretty on point.
Right, everybody.
And endurance comes aside too.
I just start laughing. I immediately start laughing when you said the wall comp.
Oh,
Oh
my.
my god,
Yeah.
that was a disaster for her.
But
But
the
we
hanging, like the
really
first
there.
half for the final three, that's also a type of endurance, right? Like yes, you have to hang on to something. So I guess that counts.
Look, that
Yeah,
kinda
we
makes
all
it
did
work.
say that she's gonna win this game.
If I have a choice of winning the first or the last, I'll win the last. You know.
Yeah. Also, I like to say that Meow, you have two of your pick in the final three.
Ouch.
I do. I picked well this season. I'm happy about that. Then again, I was the first one who got her picks, so
Oh,
that helped out.
that means something. Who did you pick first overall? Meow.
So my first pick at the beginning was Ashley.
Sure.
Actually, it would be
Yeah.
fun to compare like what list of picks did everybody have. Let me try to find mine. Because I know I have it so.
I happen to know that I picked last, which meant I also picked first in the second round. So my first pick, which was the last pick in the first round, was Morgan, who's also in the final three, and
Shut up.
and Ava, who was in the final four. So,
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Oh,
not
here it
say
is.
who
I
I
found
had.
So
Oh,
my first one was Ashley.
Ashley,
My
of
second
course.
one was Keanu, which it's kind
Oh,
of 5, not too bad. My third one was Morgan. My
oh,
fourth one was Vince. And from there, just I had everyone in a eeny, meeny, miny, mo kind of way.
sure. Do you remember how it went for you, D? Where,
Catherine.
where were you in the ranking? Where were you in the order of picks?
I don't recall. I was not first, that's for sure.
And you were not last. That's
No.
Yep.
No, I picked Catherine.
ooh, okay.
And I
You
had
were
Laura.
second.
I had
You were
Lauren,
second.
and I had Morgan in the third spot.
Yeah,
But I didn't want to. I didn't want to pick Ashley because I knew that Meow was going to pick Ashley.
Well, sure. I picked Ashley first in the other draft I'm in too. So, I mean, she's impressive. Her preseason interview it blew me away. She absolutely knew how to. She resonated with me. She knew how to talk to me. She got my attention. I wanted to see her play the game. I'm still going to say I wish I got more out of her, but she played pretty well. I mean, she only saw the block that one time in week 1 as a replacement the 4th nominee, right? So she, and that was because of all the pressure of taking a 2-hour shower in the HOH room on night 1. So, and you touched on it, Meow, to have to overcome that perceptions and everything and still find yourself here without being in anybody's mouth. It's a testament
impressive.
to her.
It's
It
impressive.
sure is. And she's going to be able to argue that. I mean, she doesn't have much else. But that in itself it is impressive. It's pretty impressive. Anyway, so I thought we did a great job of assessing this final 3.
I did too.
Except for you, D. Vince, come on.
Yeah, that was a little over.
I had to turn it off for the censors. We couldn't even keep going after that rant. Oh, and you can check out those in its entirety, unedited, and all the rest of our house guest choices in the videos. See, I posted those today, so check them out if you wish.
Yeah, those are great. I checked them out myself.
Yeah,
Ed.
great
really
job,
good
Ed.
job. Nice
Yeah,
job.
those are pretty well done.
Yeah.
That was a
Okay.
great way to end our season. Very, very good.
Well, it's not quite over yet. Unfortunately,
true.
I'm not going to
We have
be
24
with
hours
you
left.
tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not going to be with you tomorrow, but I'm hoping that you'll be able to have a show. Is it possible?
Probably
Well,
Monday.
how long does the
We're
Monday.
supposed to do it
Now we
Monday.
go?
We are going to
Monday
get
would
it
be
Monday.
better. Monday's
And
better.
later on Monday, because I have something to do before earlier, so I'll be available around 9:30, 10 o'clock or so on Monday. Could be
Monday.
earlier.
That sounds great. If there's anything that I
good.
can do to
Sounds
help
good.
or contribute to that, I will. But sadly, I'm not able to make it on Monday. But I'm looking forward to.
But don't
watching
forget,
the
we
show.
are doing our overall season, everything. We're going to talk about our season and everything on the following Saturday.
Oh, excellent.
This is going to be our finale show altogether.
Okay,
So by that time, hopefully
one.
Lisa will feel better, and then we could all talk about our season together, and then this way we could just say everything we said about the players, and we thought the best move were, and people have made us laugh, and then who do you want to see again or not see again?
I'll bring the chips and dip.
We might
There
be
you
able,
go.
I'll bring the chips and dip.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need some snack too.
we might even get some news of early out of the house type of things that have going on. So, like for example, did Lauren and Zach get together? Right? They were waiting for each other because Lauren figured out.
Well, of course.
You don't.
He was saying that she wanted to see him. So We'll see.
I've seen several of the TikToks that Zach and Adrian, they've been doing lots of TikToks. Zach and Adrian.
Slots.
Right now they're rooming together. But anyway,
Oh,
on several of them, Zach has said he fully intends to like ask her out and stuff. So he fully intends to pursue that when
Sure.
she gets out. So we'll see what her
See if she's
response is.
interested.
or what about Riley and Catherine? Will they be holding hands at the?
I mean, they're both
finale
out
night?
of the house already. So, oh wait, they're
Right.
gonna invite them to finale
Yeah,
night. You're
that's
right.
a tough one.
Oh.
And they'll be sitting next to each other,
That'll be
hopefully,
fun to
right there in the
see.
little
That'll
the
be
little
fun to
pre-jury.
interesting
see.
dynamics to see for
in
sure.
that little pre-jury booth. Yeah.
Jury action.
Okay. I guess are they going to give? Are they going to put the camera on them for any reason? Going to give them a question to
I
answer?
hope not. I hope not. Please, no more of this.
That way they can he can tell us what a good guy he is. And
I had enough of Morgan and Vince. I had enough of Morgan and Vince this season. I don't need to hear anymore.
now look, now let's
Oh,
be
no, no.
honest. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Did we see a showmance between Vince and Morgan at the beginning of the season? Be honest.
I
everyone.
already sent you an emoji.
Let's see that cover.
I sent you an emoji about
It was
it.
not on my
It was
Google.
Morgan going after Zach and Zach going after Lauren. So again,
Yeah.
that Lauren has been the bane of her existence because she's sort of she's been fighting two men now for the affection over Lauren, and she just doesn't seem to be getting it.
Could we make an argument for Lauren going after Vince? Not like romantically, but like she was definitely a game wise.
Oh, I
she
hope
was
not.
just holding on
I
to
think they'll
Vince
be
for dear life.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I don't know if Lauren saw it that way, but yes, I mean that's how it was edited. That's how I saw it. but you know, it's hard to say because you know she's a young person, and you know she was playing the game of her dreams. She was on national television. It's a huge moment, and you know, and you can't shake it, right? Because once you're in, you're in until you're not in.
Well, I'm going to say something about Lauren. She's my player. Okay. My pick.
Okay, go for it.
Lauren would have been like, let's say, Danny Donato.
What?
Mount. Danny Donato's mount.
Oh.
Because she was good in competition like Danny Donato. She was good in both of them, intelligence and everything. Now, if she would have the mouth of Danny Donato, Vince wouldn't have got away with it anyway, because Danny would have told him off. Listen, bro, I own the show, not you.
Yeah.
You know what? She wouldn't have put up with the crying and stuff. I'm just saying, grow some power into her. Danny Donato power into her mix with her. We're in the perfect player for me.
Well, you just ruined it for me, Dee, because now I can't use the young argument because Danny was even younger than
Exactly. She almost won the
game when she was doing that. So, yeah.
And she almost won the game.
And Danny pulled the Vince also, right? She was with somebody and had a showmance on.
Yeah, she's with him now. His name's Dominic.
Oh, that was later. But I'm talking about her first season when she was on with
Oh, I know. And she forgot about him real quick.
Yeah, so but she got some grace though. She didn't really get a hard time. Except for the people in the house, you know. They gave her a hard time.
Yeah, I know. I love that. It's one of my favorite seasons.
Same here. We are locked in.
See? Thank you, Morgan.
Well, let's see. Let's see what happens tomorrow. So if you're on the lock, if you're somewhere, Ed, just pop in, send a text or whatever.
Sure.
If you're working, even if you're at work, just we'll be watching probably. I don't know what time what time is the show starting tomorrow? Do you guys know?
That I don't. I can find out though.
Yeah, because it's We could watch it together, the finale, and then have some texting here and there, and then enjoy the night and go to bed
Okay,
early.
according to this, the Big Brother 27 season finale is set to air on Sunday, September 28th from 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna go to midnight.
And that must be from some football or something that pushes it a little oddball times like
Of
that.
course, it makes sense. It's okay. I like it at 8:30. It's a bit later, so I
Okay.
could watch more of my stuff before.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we will be watching the finale, and then on Monday, you will be missed, Ed.
I
We
know.
will have our post-finale gathering to talk a little bit about the season, what we think about the winner, which predictions came true, and yeah.
Oh, I
I
can't
think
wait to
that's
like, share, and subscribe
about
to
it.
that one, bro. I can't wait. I can't.
Mhm.
I'm gonna click every link in your description too. I swear. I will. Okay. Does anybody have anything else to say before we take off?
I
Well, I
think
hope-
that's it from me.
I think
Yeah.
there is one thing before we go, though. I was looking at X here, and Human Chemistry, who is just a random person on Twitter, comments, Ashley's arguments for winning aren't good. It's so easily refutable. I'm so perplexed by people buying what she is selling and saying she wins. Most of the game she thinks she played happened in her head.
I would have to hear what are the arguments because
It could be an Ashley
Hmm.
hater, you know,
because like
because
it's
it
saying,
doesn't
oh,
make
her
sense.
arguments are good or her arguments are bad, but like, what are her actual arguments? Because one thing is what we hope she's gonna say, and another thing is what she's cooking up. I hope she cooks something good. I trust her. We'll see.
I
But
think
yeah,
she's going to surprise everybody in the audience. She's going to start talking and you're going to be like, wow. I think it's going to be a wow. You know, touch wood. It's going to be a final Tuesday.
Mhm.
You know, I'd love to see the two women in final Tuesday.
That would be nice.
Wow, a lot of people are putting up here retweet if you want Vince to win Big Brother. Wait, y'all! I think Vince may win against Ashley. What are people
No.
coming? Why are people saying this?
No idea.
You're
Because
idiots.
actually, Colleen, you've been watching the feeds a lot. Have you heard Ashley at all talk about what her speech might look like, practicing or just like
Oh, she's
talking
been
about her
practicing
arguments?
like crazy. She's been practicing like crazy.
And what
And
are her
She
arguments?
started last night and then this morning she was doing it again. Well, it was really hard, you guys, because obviously she's still in the house, so she's talking really low. So I
Yeah,
could
it's not
only
really the real thing. It's just practicing.
yeah, it was
right?
hard, but I'm telling you, she was talking like she was talking it out, but like she's talking really low like this, right? So it's
Yeah,
hard
So
for
you
me to
were not
like,
able to make out
but
the
yeah,
words.
she's practicing though, like, and because she's doing what you would do, right? As a lawyer, like a lot of people would think to themselves, well, why wouldn't she just be thinking about it in her head? Because like in anything in life, right? Like dancing or anything, practice is perfect. So
Yep.
she's like verbally doing it. I mean, I can tell you guys, she's verbally doing it. I couldn't make out all the things she was saying, but she was verbally going over her sentences in her mind,
I bet
which
she
is
had to
good.
walk with it, right?
And but verbally saying it like she's in front of people, so that she can practice it so that it
Is she
comes
in
off
front of the
good.
mirror?
And was there anything at all that
No,
you
she
were able
wasn't
to
doing it in
make
front of
out?
a mirror. She was doing it like in her bunk bed or wherever
Yeah,
they are
but
now.
what I mean is like, were you able to understand any words or any sentences
Well,
that she
no,
was saying?
she's basically saying a lot of the stuff you guys have said. Like, well, first of all, she was saying something like, I started like she's going to bring up the shower thing, and she's going to bring up all the relationships that she made with people,
Okay.
and just all the things you guys have said is what I've been able to
Okay.
make out. But
Okay.
and she has brought up some things too, like like on some being behind. I don't remember which one of you brought up the part where where she was involved with some of the evictions,
Yeah,
right?
Lauren.
She's gonna she is gonna say that, or like, that she was behind this eviction or that eviction, or pushing the various ones to put the various people out. She is going to say, I think it was UD that mentioned
Yeah.
the
Well,
part
Lauren.
about
Lauren?
oh no, who is the one I'm thinking of, the crucial one where, we're during the house takeover with Mickey, that she was sort of an instigator, sort of behind that eviction.
Yeah, she wanted to get rid of Mickey.
Anyway,
Because, you know,
I'd heard her say certain things to that regard, you guys. So she is
she
going to try to
wanted.
make it. She's going to try to do a
She's
complete
right though.
picture. A
Okay.
complete
She's right
picture.
though, because she did got an influence in there, so these guys turned into a 5
Yeah.
the judges, because
She
she
will
wanted
definitely
Mickey
have
out
a
of the
better
way.
speech. She will definitely have a better speech than Vince, okay, or
Yeah.
Morgan. I think she'll be better than either of them.
I don't
as
want to
far
hear
as
Vince
speeches.
speech.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear her cry.
And it
I
sounds
know.
like she really is aware of her own
She's
game, which
thought,
is good. which
she's
is good.
aware of her situation. Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's aware of where she is, and that it's going to really rely on her giving the speech of her life and them just going with it.
Knocking on wood, folks. Knocking on wood.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too. I am
So here's
too.
leaving it to the final contest that's coming on Sunday, and then we'll be able to see everything
Better,
happen.
Yeah.
I guess the only other thing that I would comment on is that, well, first, did anybody see last night's Big Brother episode?
Yes. The judge?
Yeah.
The jury? Yeah.
The jury episode, yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, I didn't see it. That's right. Yesterday was Friday. I forgot it was on. Yeah, no, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I
I
watched
didn't
it.
catch it either.
Rachel calls out Lauren.
Yeah, she did. I
Oh,
know.
she does.
She called her out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
being-
what?
She
For
put her
being- for being a sad little puppy for following Vince around. the entire-
oh, interesting. Okay.
Good for you, Rachel. She needs to know.
And Lauren's retort was, Rachel called me a sad puppy and I didn't like it. And that was
That's
Wow, she actually answered fast.
end quote.
That's funny.
She's
Lord.
got nada.
Like, she's sweet, but
She
that's
is.
it.
She is. And
Yeah.
I mean that can get you
And nice.
far in life, but in the Big Brother house, it will not. You will be chewed up, and you will be spit out. That's
Yep.
just the nature of the beast.
Yep.
So, the other thing I wanted to mention was the Amazing Race premiered Thursday night, and it involves. I mentioned it specifically because it involves Big Brother alum that are participating in the Amazing Race. Did anyone happen to see the Amazing Race?
I didn't. I did not. I want to see it, but I have not seen it yet.
I heard there's quite a few Big Brother alumni.
Everybody.
I guess if you can call
Well,
it
it's
that.
it's a big brother with
Yeah.
a person from their family or a loved one or a friend.
Yeah,
So it's basically all big brothers.
all 13 teams are.
So if you want
have
to,
one Big Brother player and their partner that they choose, either their loved one, their relative, or in the case of Taylor, season 24's champion or 24's champion, Kylan, the guy from the Cookout from the season before. So that's a strong duo. But yeah, I mean, I liked it. And I might do some coverage of the Big Brother or of the Amazing Race season to see how, or at least follow the show. Anybody watch Survivor on Wednesday?
Oh, whenever you come back, we'll start Survivor.
Oh, Dee loves Survivor, so you
I am
not
have fun
missing
with
that.
that.
Yeah.
I'll be there, and then we could do the other one as well if you want, Ed. We just have to fast forward because I missed some of it, right? Well, I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure we
think
can
we
do an
can,
introduction and then fix it.
Well, Survivor's only been on for 1 week so far, and since it's just a once a week show,
I'm talking about the Amazing Race.
Oh, same thing. Well, just a once a week show, but it involves Big Brother, so it's interesting. It's got my boy Jag in it. You know, he's
Shut
doing.
up.
I think he came in second.
Shut up.
So yeah, he's doing pretty well. Tucker was right behind him, or no, they came in first. Jag and Jazz were first. Tucker was second.
I know someone's not gonna be happy.
Yeah, they won. They won.
No.
$2,500
Something
each.
happened for them
Hands
to have
are
a fast
covered
forward.
in your blood. I am the most dominant,
Can't hear
masterful,
it.
and strategic player in
Not
this house.
getting me.
And in the race, you know, because they won.
I'm really fast on the sound.
Well, as far as Jag, it's like
My
well,
button is right on the sound. Pop.
well,
That's
it's
it.
like
You're fine.
it's like watching two Jags because his brother looks just like him.
Oh, they're both.
Just like
Yeah. They're
Two
like
Jags for the price of
identical
one.
almost. Yeah.
They might trip on their
course-
mustache or their beard.
And they're the turbinators. The turbinators. So,
You know what I would do with a turban?
Yeah, can't wait to see them in action. They'll continue their winning streak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think we had a pretty good episode. Thank you all for joining me this season. I appreciate it. I know you still have another episode to go, but this will be my last one with you. It was a real pleasure with all of you and Lisa.
No, it's not your last one. It's next Saturday. You're lying again.
Oh, no, next Saturday. That's right. Yes.
Mhm.
So let me scrap all that. Just ignore all that mushiness, okay? And never mind. Any last words, D? Aside from laughing
Is
at
this?
me?
I can't wait for tomorrow. Personally, I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm gonna be
All right.
cleaning, running around, and do all my chore tonight overnight, and go to bed, get up late, watch all my movies I wanted to watch, and then my face gonna be all over the screen,
Woo!
and cheering on the one I want to win. And it's not gonna be a guy; it's gonna be a woman. I feel a woman winning tomorrow.
Can
It's gonna be a
you
woman.
can you top that, meow?
Hmm?
Can you top those final words?
So tomorrow, but
The pressure.
we got it in the bag.
You did it. Okay, what about you, Colleen?
Oh, I can't top it.
Okay.
I can't top it. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess there's just one thing left to do then. Let's say good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night. Thanks for joining me.